up your fair notebooks in front of you so that we can start notice writing. Okay, so notice writing now, what a notice is. As you already know, as you have done in your previous classes, that a notice is a formal announcement. Formal announcement for any kind of information. If some information is to be imparted, then a notice is to be written, because it is not possible for us for one person to impart or to give information and to go to each and every person one by one to give the information. So notice is written, okay, and ultimately it is circulated among all the persons, among all the individuals who are associated or who are related to a particular institution, and then ultimately for that a notice is written. Okay, so some students are entering now. I'm just, you can say, admitting them. So I just wait for 1 minute more, side by side, and they are entering, right? Yes. So for that reason, notice is written. So now what kind of language is to be used? Note that in case of notice writing, mostly formal language is used. It can be informal one, but we are mainly concerning with the formal type of language which is to be written in the notice, right? So for notice writing, always some information about a camp, about any kind of event to be held in the institution, in a college or any other organization, or in order to make some appeals. Appeals, for example, suppose we have to write down a notice for a donation, then that will be an appeal. We are telling people to help the needy, so that will be an appeal. So these are the different kind of, you can say, subjects that can be undertaken in case of notice writing. So first of all, let us write down in your notebooks what a notice is. So start writing down that a notice is a very short piece of writing. A notice is a very, I think it is visible properly, short piece of writing. I'm writing little bit bigger so that it can be visible to you. It is a very short piece of writing and is written in formal style and is written in formal style. Yes, we have to write down notice in formal style. This I have already told you, that a notice is also always to be written in formal style. Okay, right? So now after that, notices are written by individual. Who writes a notice? Notices are written by individuals who are part means who are actually head of, who are head of an organization, institution, institution, to announce an event, a competition, or to make an appeal. This all I have already discussed with you in the starting, that what a notice is. A notice is a short piece of writing which is written always in formal style. And who is writing? Notices are written by individuals who are the head of any organization. Who is the head of any organization or that of any institution, and or this is written in order to announce any event to be held, any competition to be held, or to make an appeal, as I told you, for donations. Okay, So in this way, notice is written. Yes, Bhavya.
मैम मैंने पूछना था कि जो नोटिस है कोई जनरल पर्सन नहीं लिख सकता कि सिर्फ हेड्स ही लिखेंगे?
What? Speak again.
मैम मैंने पूछना था कि जो नोटिस है ये कोई भी पर्सन लिख सकता है, चाहे वो जनरल हो कि हेड ही लिख सकते हैं?
Mainly it is by the head, because see, if suppose if the competition is to be held, okay, so namely you can say, or mainly what is happening, the in charge has to write down who has the right, who has to collect all the information, who has to gather all, right? Then he can
Yes,
write down.
ma'am.
Okay, for lost and found, a student can also write. Mainly it is written. Okay, this is the reason that it is mainly written by the heads. But if it is related to a single piece of information, which is related to one person only, then of course a single person can write. For example, for lost and found, as you have done in your 6th class, who is writing? Student is writing. But now we are in 7th class. Now
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
moving to a higher level. Okay, so that this is the reason why we
Okay,
have.
ma'am.
Okay, so now what are the important points
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
taken care of? Write down important points to remember. So while writing a notice, what are the important points that you should remember? So what are the important points that you will remember? First of all, put notice in box. You will always put notice in box. As space is less on that side, I will be utilizing this space also, okay? But you will write down in a particular manner. Then ultimately, write the name of institution or organization who is issuing the notice. This you have to write down. Then you will always write date and place where it is going to be held. Right? Then of course, write the word notice. This we are always writing this. Do you remember that we are always writing the word notice? Then give proper details. You will give proper details about it. What is required, what is not required, some do's, some don'ts, everything you have to mention. Right? Then afterwards, you will also write down the purpose of writing the notice. Also write down the purpose of writing the notice. It must be written. And usually, which tense we use? Usually present or future tense is used. Future tense is used. We usually it predominates with the use of future or present tense. Heading must also be mentioned. Okay, so this is all about the important points to be remembered while writing a notice. I hope that you have written it side by side. It is written. Yes, if yes, put your thumbs up so that I can start further. Right, good. Harshia has written. Right. Ishta, good. So you have written, most of the students have written it. Right. So now let us discuss the format of notice writing. Now for the format of notice writing, we will write down the format. Let us start with format. First of all, let us draw a box. Okay. Let us draw a box in order to put the notice in a box. Then we will start first of all from the center, that is name of the institution or organization who is issuing the notice. It should be in capital letters. You can also underline it. It's completely upon your wish. Leave line. In the very center, write down the word notice. Underline. Here on the left hand side, corresponding to it, write date. For example, 17 April. Mention April 2021, not 17/4/21. Okay. Then afterwards, heading. It must be in capital letters. Heading or title, which must be eye-catching, precise, and to the point. Okay. So coming up to body of notice. First of all, in the very first line, what, where, when. You have to write down what, when, and where is going to happen, and objective of it, and objective why it is going to be organized. All this I will discuss in context to the question. Okay. How, what I meant, I will explain later on. Then you will write down for event it is, then you have to give the details. Give details. For example, the details are as under date, time, and venue. What you are going to write down? Date, time, and venue. Then afterwards, give additional information. You will write down additional information related to it. Okay. And if you have to submit the names, the students may submit the names. May submit the names to dash 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 by, mention the date also. And last line, don't forget to write down for further information contact undersign. I'm writing here. Contact undersigned, then name which is in running hand, which is called to be your signatures. Then name in capital, and at the end you will write down designation. And at the end you will write down designation. So this is how a notice is to be written. So note it down. This is the complete notice that you have to write down. This is how a notice is written. When you will write it down, just put your thumbs up. Yes, Ayushi, you want to say something? You want to say something? Puranjay has written very good. Puranjay is always sitting in an active mode, always in the class. I'm always looking at him. Good, Puranjay. Now, Bhavya, you want to say something? If yes, then raise up your hand. If not, put your hand down. You want to ask? Okay. Yes, Bhavya.
यस मैम, मैंने पूछना था जी, जो आपने
Want
पहले
to first
इम्पोर्टेंट
speak
पॉइंट्स
in
करवाए
English?
थे ना, तो मैम
Bhavya, I want to ask.
यस मैम.
Speak in English.
Okay, ma'am, I want to ask that, ma'am, before this format you have written the important points, ma'am. I want to ask the last point. I didn't see it.
Which you didn't?
Ma'am, usually present or future. Last point.
Present students will bring their, for example, students will bring their lunch boxes with them. If it is written for tours, in this manner, future tense can be used. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Right? Means the motive of writing this is present and future. It means that you don't have to use the past tense like you are using in story writing. Okay? Because this is what you are going to plan out. It is going to happen in future. This is the reason why. Okay? Next is Aniket also wants to ask something.
Ma'am, board is not clear.
Huh?
Ma'am, board is not clear.
Okay then, students, if you have noted down, just put your thumbs up so that I can write down the question there. Right? So, write down the question that I'm noting down at the top. It is just because of this reason I have left the space. Write down the question. Your school is to observe. Your school is to observe is to observe Earth Day. Your school is to observe Earth Day and as the in charge of a house, you are given the responsibility to organize. You are given the responsibility to organize a house show to organize a house show. Then for that, what you have to write down, you have to write a notice informing all the house members to come for a meeting. Okay? Write a notice to write a notice to organize or write a notice for all the
Your voice is not audible.
And your voice is not audible.
No. मैम बाहर नहीं आ रही.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ex- Excuse me, ma'am.
Voice is not audible.